we will build this small landing page completely with AI, including backend and hosting in Firebase Studio. What is Firebase Studio? It's a new tool from Firebase where you can create full-stack apps only by prompting. It uses the latest Gemini models to create a full-stack app from scratch, giving you all the source code, being able to change everything you want to change in the app, either with the help of AI or directly in the code. It is very new, it is still in preview, and let's try it out. First of all, change to the dark theme. Then we enter a prompt. I already prepared one. I wanted to create a landing page for my AI startup, take care on great design similar to the GitHub landing page, add a functionality to sign up for a newsletter with an email, and save the emails to a database. That's my prompt. Let's see what Firebase Studio does with it. Here we get the app blueprint. We can see the features we have in there, the styling, and we have the option to chat with this app blueprint to change it. I'm happy with that, and I want Firebase Studio to prototype this app now. Here we can see how the files are created. We can see everything live, and later we will also be able to see and change all these files. So now we are done with the first prototype. Not everything is fine here, so let's change it. What I want to do is remove the pictures in the middle, remove the tagline generator, and add a technical background image. Okay, that worked well, except the background image. Let's try it again. Okay, that didn't work. Now, in case something doesn't work, we can go to the coding view. Let's wait until the IDE is loaded. And then we could change the source code by ourselves and add a background image there. However, this is not about coding, it's about Firebase Studio. And I mean, we saw it doesn't work perfectly yet, but it's already quite good. And it will definitely get better in the future, as this is still in preview. Now, if we would be happy with our app, we can publish it. It is easy to publish with one click because Firebase Studio will create all you need to publish your app and automatically publish it until it can give you a link to your publicly released app. First of all, we need to create a Firebase project. Add a billing account, as we are using a paid service when hosting this app. And now wait for the setup of the environment, and afterwards we can start our rollout. Now we can start the rollout. Here we already see the link to our app. It is not available yet, and the rollout process can take up to 10 minutes. So let's wait. Now the rollout is done, and we can access our app via this link. And we see it works. There we have our app publicly hosted. Now let's have a look at the Gemini models Firebase Studio is using. When you go to the coding view, we can see our Gemini window to talk with Gemini and let Gemini update this app. So far it's using the built-in Gemini model. But when we want to use the latest Gemini 2.5 Pro experimental model, then we have to add a Gemini API key. Where do we get a Gemini API key? To get a Gemini API key, let's go to Google AI Studio, and there we have the Get API Key option. There we can create a new API key for the project Firebase Studio just created for our new app. Let's create the key and then copy and paste it to our project. And now we can chat with Gemini 2.5 Pro. There are a few more features in Firebase Studio. I'm also sure that it will improve in the future. As for now, it's still in preview. But you get a lot of free here, especially setting up the environment for a new app, having the initial coding, and then you can start code by yourself or wipe code with Gemini from that starting point. If you want to know more about Firebase Studio, I will make another video going more into depth into all the features you have here to create and adapt your apps with Firebase Studio and Gemini.